Yo, what's up? It's Chris for Tiger Driver 9X, and today I'm going to show you how to easily make a render for a wrestler or whatever you need it for very fast. This video should be less than 6 minutes. The process should take less than a minute. I'm going to use another picture at the end to show you how fast it is. This is Warhorse. Warhorse rules ass. We're going to make a render of him, which is pretty much cutting him out from the subject. You could use the pen tool, but we're not going to use that. That's old. That's old. It's going to be super easy. We're going to press W. Oh, we're going to make sure we're in Photoshop first. We're going to press W, and that's going to be our selection tool. Now, your selection tool might be on the magic wand tool. No, we don't want that. We want the quick selection tool. You're going to come up here, and you're going to press select subject, and what that's going to do is going to create it. Oh, couldn't find a subject. That's good. You know what we're going to do? We're going to press OK, and we're going to say fuck off, and we're going to do it again. Notice how they can do it again? Funny. They lied. Now we're going to, if that happens, just press OK and keep going. It'll eventually find a subject. We're going to go ahead, and with our quick selection tool, we're going to paint in anything that's missing and paint anything out that's missing. That might seem a little bit complex, but it's not. See this little plus? That means we're going to add to this selection, right? So plus, it's missing the leg, so we're going to go ahead and paint over that. You see how this part is a little bit over selected because we don't want this wall, we just want the jean jacket and the belt. We're going to hold Alt, and that plus is going to turn into a minus. And we're going to just kind of zoom in actually a little bit. Make our brush a little bit smaller. Make the brush smaller by pressing the little brackets next to P. The left bracket makes the brush smaller, the right bracket makes the brush bigger. On our keyboard, of course, not anything else. And we're gonna kind of just fill that in. Super duper easy. And we're, this is a little bit unclean, but we're gonna do it super fast. If you need to, you can just kind of zoom in and paint this back in. And that's the cool thing about using selection tools and layer masks. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and make this a mask. Oh, wait, whoa, we're missing this part too, buddy. Hold up. Oops, almost fucked up there. I'm missing this part too. There you go. What we're going to do is we're going to come down here and make this a mask, which means everything inside of the marching ants will be visible. Everything outside of it won't be. So we're going to come down here. This little square with a circle in it. We're going to press it. Boom. Magic. We're going to come down. You might think that's a good cut, but it's really not because you can't see. You're missing the hair, right? You're missing some of this stuff. So we're going to press this background that we made, and we're going to fill it with green just because it's a very visible color. Nothing in this image is green. Now you can see all the little places where you messed up. So for example, we messed up right here. You might be like, well, how are we going to get that back? The cool thing about layer masks is that right here, all you have to do is select it, and you can select a white brush to paint everything back in. You want to get something out, select a black brush and paint it out. But the hair is a little bit more intricate because it's, very, there's strands of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to select Warhorse. Make sure you're not selecting the mask. Select Warhorse, not the mask. Once again, selecting Warhorse. You can see the borders around him compared to the borders around the mask. The borders around him. We're going to go to Select Color Range, and we're going to select whatever color is giving you a little problem. It's this gray right here. So we're going to select it, and we're going to make sure the fuzziness is about 130, 150. Anything so that you can only see the color, really, right? I can only see the color in the hair, nothing else. And what that's going to do is create more marching ants around the hair. We're going to go to the mask, right? And like I said, anything black is erased. Anything white is visible. So we're going to make sure we have a black brush over here. See, our primary color is black. And we're just going to paint over all the parts that are gray, right? All the parts of his hair that are all this. I'll do a little bit, and you might have to. It might take a while. You might have to, just do a little bit more work. This is gonna be super dirty because we're not using this for anything. It's just to show you how to do it. We're just painting some stuff out and painting some stuff back in, and it's super easy. The render is pretty much done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press Command C and then press Command V to paste it and to copy and paste it. I'm gonna hide the bottom one. I'm going to right click the layer mask and press apply layer mask. And what that's going to do is just make it one flat image. Then I'm going to come up here to layer matting and then defringe, because a lot of the time when you do this, there's going to be a little white line, just a tiny white line. I'm going to go 1 or 2 pixels. I'm going to go 2. And that's just going to get rid of a little fringe around the edge, right? And I'm going to press Control A, Control C to copy it, and then come back to this little schedule right here and Control V to show you how good of a cut that is. Wowzers. Isn't that good? Isn't that great? Now you might be like, oh, well, that's a fluke. I'm going to show you in like a minute on how to do this with Alley Cat, the GOAT, the legend. I'm going to go ahead, press W, select subject. Can't find it? That's fine. Select the subject again. Can't find. Oh, we're in the white. Make sure you're selecting her, by the way. Select subject. Found her. Did a great job of it. Gonna go ahead and just use that mask. Boom. But once again, the hair, it's a little bit black. That black's gonna give us some problems. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna select her, select color range, click the black, go back to the mask, and paint that black out with another black color. So everywhere the hair is, there you go. Right there, right here a little bit probably. Oh, right here I think. That's the shadows, so I think that's fine. And right there. Then we're gonna go ahead, copy it, right click, apply layer mask, layer, matting, defringe, 2 pixels, copy it, bring it over here, paste it. That probably took, really in reality, like less than 30 seconds. And look at how good of a cut that is. Super fucking easy, guys. You can do it. Super easy. Make sure you use our WrestleMania weekend schedule. Let us know if you use this. There's no excuse to not have a cutout of yourself if you're a wrestler, or if you're a fan, or if you're a fan of a wrestler, if you're a promoter, you need wrestler cutouts. It's that easy. Hit us up if you need any more questions. Make sure you subscribe. Go to our website. Check out all our playlists, all that other good stuff. TigerDriver9x.com, at TigerDriver9x on all social platforms. Peace.